What is craft cannabis? If you've ever heard of craft beer and know what it is, you're already on the road to understanding what exactly craft cannabis is. Craft cannabis is not grown for commercial reasons and indeed is grown in much smaller quantities. Why? Because the emphasis with craft cannabis is on quality, not quantity, much the same way craft beers are brewed. People who grow craft cannabis can best be described as perfectionists. They tend to be people with a very clinical and analytical mindset, those who have patience in abundance. For many craft cannabis growers, the goal is to produce the ultimate strain of cannabis, one they can make a name for themselves with. Curiously, while today California is renowned for craft cannabis, the origins of crafting lie in the Valencian town of Guadalest in Spain. Locals worked with critical strains of cannabis, and through their endeavors they produced an exceptional phenotype, considered to be the first craft cannabis. Their methods, which remained a secret for many generations, involved avoiding the use of pesticides, harnessing nature by attracting ladybugs as pest control, and they only ever used mineral-rich water from a nearby waterfall. They would surround their modest crops with bells on strings to warn of intruders, both human and opportunistic mountain goats. It was when a group of Carpathian hippies relocated to the Iberian Peninsula, and particular the mountainous regions of the Castel de Castles, that outsiders became aware of craft cannabis. There is an upside and a downside to growing craft cannabis as well. First, you really need to know your stuff. You need to understand about the importance of where to get your plant stock and varying strains from. You need to understand genetics in order to create a plant that contains all the required characteristics you are aiming for. Growing craft cannabis can be a costly process and, consequently, the end product will price many users out of the market, so you end up with a niche product. Craft cannabis is, as yet, unregulated and therefore illegal. This is because craft cannabis is only grown in smaller quantities with the express purpose of being smoked. There is no medical craft cannabis yet. On the upside, you'll end up with a very high quality product. With careful harvesting, you can ensure a greater percentage of trichomes are preserved. You don't need a big setup to become a craft cannabis grower. So, if you are of a certain type, growing craft cannabis could be the perfect way forward for you. We'd love to know about your experiences, so do let us know how it went in the comments section below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe so you too can become a cannabis expert.